in terms of the O-line play, you talked about it being very tough. This is the thing. We're in the first quarter of the season. We talk about it, right? It used to be 16 games, not 17 games. We'll break it up 4 games. Each section was a quarter. You're trying to win 3 minimum of those 4 games to make sure that you progress in the right way, right? So that lets you know personnel-wise we're doing something. We're at least doing something right if we got out of 3 stadiums with a dub. We know schematically we're doing something right if we're getting out of 3 stadiums with a victory. When I look at us right now, we're sitting at 2-1. Yes, is the O-line face some tough competition? Absolutely. But has it ever gotten to the point where we felt like it was unsafe for Kenny to be back there, or it was a hostile environment? Like, have we seen our D-line make opposing quarterbacks look like? Deshaun Watson and Jimmy G look like they were under siege at times, bro. We haven't looked like that. Have we had some moments? Absolutely.
Yeah, not as bad, though.
But it has not been to that extent. So even though we feel anxious at times about our offensive line specifically, and the protection and the running game and their movement, when you take that step back and look at where we're currently at, it's like, bro, we're still up 2-1 in this situation with a very favorable matchup. So to keep building and keep growing, that's how it is. We know the progression isn't going to always be linear. It's going to be choppy at times. O-line first 2 weeks, look better this past game. Now you got a favorable opponent. Let's get some new info. Let's see. All right. Was it really quality of opponent or was it you guys? Was it a mix of both? This information we getting, but we're getting this while we're winning on top of that, bro. And I just feel like that's something that we can't lose sight of. Yeah, we're going to be critical of the players in the scheme and all that because we want to win a championship. And we know to get that, man, everything has to be pretty much buttoned up or close to it with some luck in that thing. But we are still keeping it, keeping on track with what we want. Everything, in terms of big picture stuff, while we're still in this process of figuring us out, we're still winning in that process, which is, like I said, a vibe right now, man, because that wasn't the case last year. Remember where we were last year at the end of that first month? Remember where we were last year 2 months into the season? It was, people were talking about, we're going to pick Will Anderson. Remember that?
I remember that.
That was a convo. Are we picking in the top 5?
That was stupid.
But it's like, man, we in a way better position. Now, granted, we still got question marks, but we in a way better position right now than then. And we still got the same cast of characters that we feel like are getting better. And that's the other part, man.
Yeah, I feel like week 3 is going to be a pivotal point in the season when we look back because we started to get more comfortable, particularly on offense. Kenny looked calm, cool, collected out there. And it's only his 16th start. And it's only week 3 of this season. And we got all these young players. Like, you think they're gonna regress as the season goes along? Mm-hmm. I just don't see that because I remember last year once we started to hit our groove as an offense, it didn't stop. We just kept getting better and better.
Talk your talk, man.
I think we hit that point right here, week 3. I'm glad it happened this soon.
Yeah,
I think we're off to the races now.
Yeah, that's my thing, bro. Like, we're progressing. We getting where we need to be, man. We knocking out the stuff we supposed to knock out, and we still got to figure certain things out as well. But we're still early in this process, man.